Hello everybody!
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. This is Lumchop.
Hello.
And I am Bulbe, but you guys already know me because you're on my channel, of course. We have some big changes coming to the channel, and one of the first things we are going to do is introduce Lumchop here to my channel. So you'll be seeing a lot more of him, although you've seen him quite a bit already. He does deck profiles all the time.
Sometimes.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Lumchop. I draw things for people sometimes. And I'm here to contribute to the channel.
Support, contribute,
Help
you build decks.
Yeah, you know, I've been playing the game for as long as Kayla, and we tend to go to every event together. Suppose it should be easier now because we're both working full time during the day, and it's hard for Kayla to record, edit, and upload all the time, and do socials, and just find time to chill. So,
can you believe I edit? That's the funniest part of all this. I'm not good at editing, so if anyone ever wants to lend a hand with editing, you're more than welcome.
I'm gonna try and step in and give a hand. See if you don't like my opinion, let me know in the comments, like ASAP.
You feel free to bully him, it's great.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But all the really cool thumbnails that are on my channel are done by Lumchop. And also, you do some for Huang and Ross, and you do some for Karn, so it'll be good, and we can eventually get some merch up and running if that's something you guys would like. But as part of the change to the channel, I want to kind of change the name. Like, I'm still Bulbe. I will always be Bulbe. We want to change the name of the channel, and we're actually looking for some suggestions because we want to keep it to like our Irish roots and our Irish theme, and because we do actually have a decent player base in Ireland, we want to make sure people know that.
We're scattered around the island. So yeah, let us know, because it'll be interesting seeing what you guys come up with, because we're struggling.
Yeah. Coming up with a name is probably one of the most difficult things you can do for like a channel. I don't know about anyone else, but like that was the hardest part for me with Bulbe in the first place. And then it came down to I like Bulbasaur and I am female and female Bay. So Bulbe. That's the origin of my name. Sorry to disappoint anyone if they wanted a really good backstory.
Yeah, so it'll involve like not only the name but the logo and then all
the whole rebrand,
the theme, everything. So a lot of graphics I have to do. So we'll see how it goes.
That's why we brought him on.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we're here to talk about some BT12 Across Time.
Yes.
It's a set coming out soon. And
let me check my notes. Oh, yes. Let us know what content you want to see as well before we go on to the BT12 thing.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's certain content you want to see, then also let us know. We'll still be doing deck profiles and stuff.
Yeah, going to be big into deck profiles, because I've noticed that every format I build every deck in the format, and I only play one, and I don't showcase any of them. So it'll probably be better to have all the deck profiles up, instead of just keeping them in little boxes. And then Kayla makes me unsleeve them at the end of every format, just to make space.
We have a lot of cards in the house, so it's better to just unsleeve everything and rebuild decks from scratch that way. But we'll go over like how we deck build and stuff like that a little bit later in this video.
So yeah, deck profiles and deck
mini tournaments.
Mini tournaments.
We have more Digimon players in the house.
We do.
That we can utilize.
Yeah, they're slaves. And we have a table, and we have a setup now that we might be. It'll involve some tweaking, but we're happy with it. But we can utilize it for deck profiles, tournaments, like you said, mini tournaments.
Yes.
A bit of drinking because we are Irish.
May as well play to the stereotype.
And then unboxings, product and stuff like that.
Yes. I love product, and I do showcase a lot of product on my TikTok, which will also be rebranded with the channel. Everything.
I can try and do some segments for Digimon related drawings, maybe some speed paints, maybe just a bit of fun.
Yeah, I think that's it for the intro, guys. We're going to talk about BT12 now a little bit. We're not doing a tier list because I think a lot of YouTubers already have covered all the tier lists and where everything is going to be played. So we're just gonna go through like what's coming out in BT12. I have no idea, honestly. Still, I'm about to find out.
There's
so that's great.
Some stuff, yeah.
I haven't looked into it myself yet, and like we're gonna go over some top decks. And we're also going to go over like fun decks you can play, because I mean you don't always want to be playing the top deck. I mean, if you have locals every week and you have cards, may as well build a fun deck and go for local.
So I'm assuming that the viewer base here isn't people going to regionals and stuff.
Rude.
Well, no, I mean
rude.
It's people that
fair.
And one thing I noticed as well is that people have stopped doing this, or I don't know, I haven't done it for Digimon yet.
Okay.
But you remember when we were sitting in the kitchen and we had no idea that, well, we had an idea that Digimon card game had come out.
Digimon.
But our housemates had bought boxes upon boxes of BT1 to 3. And we just went through their stuff when they stopped playing with it. It was like they did the whole Andy, like, I'm finished playing with you now.
Take my toys.
So me and Kayla went through all their cards, and I found Vmon and Kayla found Patamon.
Patamon, yeah.
And we were just addicted. We were like, we want to find cards that we can play with this. So what I've noticed is one thing our channel could do, teaching people what they can do when they're attached to a card or a color and they just want to go through their friend's stuff and build something. So like, it could just be a video that's like, oh, you want to play blue? Here you go. You need to get like blue memory boosts. Basically like stuff, what is it?
Good stuff, standards are like staples to pick up.
Staples, yeah.
Staples to pick up for like certain colors or certain decks that you really like. If you like for me, I like Patamon and I like the Woman line specifically. So I would need like maybe yellow memory boosts or
Blinding rays.
Reinforced memory boost. You need one of them usually. Blinding rays, there's a good one,
There's some very standard stuff that's just staple in those cards, and again going back to
carries, TKs,
going back to and what the product you could pick up to make it as cheap as possible, and it goes back again to our viewer base probably being normies. Because we're normies, and you might have you might have a normie friend that wants to get into the game, and we could give them that. You know, it's very traumatic trying to look up
I'm
a
telling
profile.
you, only the top tier people watch this show.
Oh.
Like people who are winning like Evo Cups and everything. Only they're the people who watch this show.
So those videos might mention what decks are good for that color, and then you point them towards profiles on other people's channels that are actually doing a good job.
I do that.
But we'll definitely cover fun decks, that's for sure.
Eosmon will win someday.
Eosmon will win. Yeah,
someday.
You're the Eosmon girl.
Yeah, somebody called me the Eosmon girl when I was in Belfast. They're like, I watch your videos. You're that Eosmon girl. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and if you go through Kayla's like top 10 like most viewed videos on YouTube, it's all Eosmon.
Oh god. Going back to the thing you're on about with the Patamon deck as well, I actually have the first ever deck I built in Digimon recorded. I will show you that. I'll show that
you
to you.
You
some
didn't
days.
publish it?
I did. It's on TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok.
It's like a 60-second video, but it's really funny. And looking back on it, I'm like, what was I doing? But it was really funny. It would not win anything. Not even a BT1.
No, I didn't even show people my Vmon deck. No. I was still learning.
That was fun though. Okay, right. Let's get into the stuff. We'll get into okay. I'll
For
show
the not normies.
Yes.
We got BT12 coming up.
Right.
In BT12 we have a few top decks. Where we like to get our information from is the Japan Meta on DigimonCardMeta.com, and it kind of gives us like an idea, like a little, the bones of a deck, and then we'll build the bones, and then we won't like it, and then we'll cater towards what we like to play, which is something you can do. So feel free to discover Digimon Card Meta if you're not already.
If you don't already know about it, it's a really really cool place to like find a deck that you really want to play or find exactly what's gonna be meta, because even though Japan meta and Western meta isn't the same, like actually it's very different, it gives you an idea of what are the best decks to play.
And it has English like Western decks as well, but if you're coming into a format like late into it, you can see the previous builds from the Western side, which is quite good. They try and keep up to date with the Western, but obviously Japan get all their cards before us, so it's good to see what Japan were playing.
Exactly.
If you have no idea what to do with the new cards.
And you also have, as well as card meta, what's the other one you have there?
Oh, card dev. Yeah,
you have card dev as well, if you want to look at individual cards or seeing what's coming out in a set and have it all in one place, or if you even just type in purple, all the purple cards come up, everything like that. So that's kind of handy.
Yeah. And you can build your decks. You've probably seen people just
showcasing decks on
deck profiles.
Card dev. So this is where they do it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you can do it on the Bandai app too.
Yeah, that too.
You can build your decks on the Bandai app. So
cool. Shout out to Bandai. Don't use anything else but Bandai.
Yeah. Build a client, please. I want to play online.
The first deck we want to, quickly talk about is...
Yes, we have 4 meta decks, really. Or 4 of the top tier decks
Again, we won't do tier lists, but
No, we're not going to do a tier list, but we'll let you know what the top decks are anyway, and then we'll go to some fun decks, and we'll chat about a few things.
these are the decks you're going to see at locals, and the sweats are going to be playing them. Like the absolute...
Tryhards.
Exactly, yeah. This is what they're going to be playing. We're just letting you know.
So, Liam.
Me. Beelzemon, right? Beelzemon is the best deck. Right? I don't know. Hold on. See that? You see that winner? Beelzemon Cup? Yeah, it's the OG. I didn't just win a locals. I won a Beelzemon Cup locals. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but like, I got this. So, who's the real winner? Face out of it. It's not focusing. How did you do it?
Let me try.
This one.
Oh my god, it's not focusing.
It's too expensive.
Too expensive?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it now. There you go. I'm way too close to the microphone for that. So. Sorry if I burst your eardrums.
There you go. It's beautiful.
ASMR of a very expensive
Beelzemon ASMR. Okay, so I'm the real winner here. But we're not playing this, by the way. He's not allowed to put this in a deck. He has used it in a deck actually.
Yeah, I made sure to bend it when I was hand shuffling.
For the Beelzemon Cup, he used it in his deck and won that card. So, really, who's the real winner here?
Beelzemon's the real winner. So, Beelzemon is gonna be a huge... It's basically the beholder of BT12. It's good. This is a quick run. I'll literally just scroll through this. We're not gonna go into detail. Just look up profiles or wait for ours, because I'll definitely be tweaking mine to suit BT12.
You got a lot of Impmons. You got some Wizardmons.
We get the new Impmon X antibody in BT12, which is cool, and we get the Wizardmon X antibody, which is really cool. Your Balmons are from previous sets.
My girl Beelstar.
The Beelstar, it's just a nice game finisher. Beelstarmon's cool, or Beelzemon's cool. This Beelzemon's best. But this card's insane. Basically, quick rundown. When did you evolve in trash cards from your opponent's security up based on every 10 you have engraved? It's insane. It's very aggressive. A
lot of trashing. A lot of going to 0 cards in your deck. So something that might end up being a really good counter is something that decks people out, and like you have to get that fine.
Creepymon Turbo?
A good deck with a text Creepymon would be very good.
Or even they play just the Growlmons and the Geomons and the Creepymons. You played against them.
I did play against it, and I did get decked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool deck.
I wasn't playing Beelzemon though.
No, you were playing.
I was playing Merva Rush.
Merva Rush.
It didn't go well.
No.
we'll talk about that another time.
Massacre of a list. We were grabbing cards off the floor that we'd given to our niece and nephew. We were like, "Oh, just a purple card. Yes, so we can play purple." Yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much it, and they get the new option as well, which again.
So Beelzemon A1 cards are very expensive. Just an FYI.
Yeah, like this Beelzemon is.
I bought 4 when they were a $5, and now they're up to like €15. So, play.
It's a stonks if I ever heard.
If I ever get a tip on Digimon cards going up, I will let you know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next deck. Purple again. Oops.
Yeah, that's very purple.
It's kind of purple. It's the Arrested Dramon Hunters deck. Very cool. Its form of removal is placing one of your opponent's Digimon under their other one, which is kind of cool. It's a new form
like
of
Bagramon.
Like Bagramon, yeah. It's like the cards don't have that protection on them yet, which is a cool form of removal. It's going to be very competitive. It spits out Quartzmon, which is insane.
Quartzmon, I think, is going to be a tech in a lot of decks.
We're going to see it come up a few times here.
It's going to be the new Dexmon.
But we don't know much about this deck yet.
I have no idea about this. Yeah, I can't tell you much about it. I didn't know it was called Hunter until today. I thought that it was just another Crossheart deck, which it is. It is another Crossheart deck, but I thought it was just called Crossheart.
Speaking of Crossheart,
yeah,
we can jump off this.
Yeah, because I can't tell you much about this yet. But I will. I will play it and I will get back to you.
Another deck that's a high contender is the Minerva Crossheart deck that saw a lot of play towards the end of BT11.
You don't have one here, do you?
I don't, because they don't play it much in Japan. And when it was played in West, it did really well. It won the finals in Euro.
Yeah, the one that we were in Bremen, right?
In Bremen, yeah. And it also won the World's finals, as far as I can remember.
You have that list on my profile. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out.
It's a good list.
As far as I remember, it did win like the World's finals as well.
Did it? Oh,
I think so. Yeah, Merva. Oh no, it was X7 Shoutman. I think. Still Shoutman, still Crossheart. Crosshair's getting a bunch of support. We'll probably.
I will be playing. Like that's what I'm going to be piloting for my tryhard deck.
Yeah.
Will be Crossheart.
So we'll have a profile there. We don't have much to show you right now, but you can definitely look at BT11 lists and do your deductions from there based on what comes out in BT12.
Then you have the red boys,
guys.
the dinosaurs.
The new black Wargreymon.
It's pretty much just Wargreymon.
Black red Wargreymon. So you get to play the old Wargreymon X Antibody. Old because last format
he was
it was
really good, and like I think because the support cards for him weren't amazing the same way that they were for Werguru, that's why it didn't pop off as much. But it's a really good deck. Like
it's a very sick deck. Very aggressive. So if you like your aggressive decks, here you go.
I love my aggressive decks.
It's going to change a bit because this got limited.
Oh yeah,
this Greymon X Antibody.
Yes.
So this is again, Japan could play out a lot of their BT12 without the hit. So that's why we're not being able to show you one post ban list.
No, but we have. So Owen in the house here is
a religious Wargreymon player.
Yes, that's the only deck he plays.
Yes.
Although I made him play Crossheart tonight, and he was like, "I take back everything I say about Crossheart."
It's just Rookie Rush.
I like this deck now.
I got so much hate for playing Rookie Rush in previous formats. Everyone's playing Shoutmon, and it's like, oh, look at you. You're actually, everyone likes you. No one liked me. But it's just Rookie Rush with recursion, which is all we wanted back then. But
So you still got your dinosaur boys for the anime people out there.
We'd have to probably get Owen to do a profile for this. Because,
Yeah, we totally get onto it. So that's kind of like your top decks anyway. So won't worry about them for now. That's for the tryhards.
That's for the tryhards.
And I hope you try very hard when you are playing them. And I hope you win when you're playing them. Because they're really cool decks, and I will be trying my best as well. So, on to some fun decks. What have we got?
Well, Grandis is always a great contender because it can just steal games out of nowhere.
Every time I play Green Eye Brick, like I loved Green Hybrid. That was my favorite deck
That's what
ever.
this is for.
I know, but like I never saw it when I needed to.
The rookies level 4s you can pick and choose from this. But again, the big contender that's being released in BT12 is again Quartzmon. Did you evolve onto Grandis?
That Grandis, the promo Grandis, like when that was the OTK deck to beat, that was my favorite format. I think
the old Digiburst boy.
That's when I found my feet with Digimon. It was amazing. Love that.
I do remember that. Yeah. Wait, that still hasn't happened, no?
Hey!
I'm joking. Yeah, Grandis is still playable, but again, it was the counter to Black Orc Grey, but since Black Orc Grey got the hit, not the War Grey we were looking at earlier, the Black Orc Grey, that was big in BT11, it has nothing to counter anymore, so you're just playing a fun OTK deck.
Yeah, and it's still a really cool deck.
Yeah. Hybrids, how do you feel about hybrids?
I like hybrids.
You like green hybrids?
I like green hybrids. I liked the red hybrid deck, but I didn't have all the cards. I couldn't find all the cards. I think Owen was using.
Yeah, Owen was a big red boy again. So I think he said he's looking forward to.
With communal cards.
Sometimes, yeah. So again, like the promo hybrids and stuff from previous sets, Owen was holding all of them because obviously,
but that's fine.
It's a great deck. Emperor Grey, or like the whole deck gets support.
Susan's back.
Oh, Susan's back, and that's why you utilize this. You can add any hybrid on play. Oh my god, bless you. It can add any hybrid on play, and it can also add Susanamon. Okay. So why not? It's free search.
Cool.
That's it really. It gets support the whole lineup. It's really nice.
Lovely.
So we're seeing red hybrid come back again.
I'm not sad about that in any way.
No. We got Gallantmon in our red deck.
Oh, Gallantmon.
Yeah, he gets support the whole way up the line. Sorry, I'll go through this slowly. You got your eggs and the Wookiees. Some level 4s, some level 5s.
Grandmons.
Gallantmon X Antibody, the Crimson modes.
Ooh, are Crimson modes still expensive?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good to know. And new to Katomon.
New to Katomon.
It's in the anime.
Katomon?
Guillaumon calls him Katomon.
Oh god, don't put that in.
Why?
I'll look like such a noob. Let's get on to the next one. Xmon players can
finish
still play.
Watching Tamers, Jesus.
Sorry. Yeah, finish watching episode 1. Xmon players can play. It's nice.
Yes, I like X1 because people spent so much money on the X1 deck.
I feel bad for them.
I knew that I wasn't going to play it. I wanted to play it, but I was not dropping 200 on 4 cards. Like, absolutely not.
Not worth.
I have to play Warhammer. Like, I mean, I got enough to pay for. But it's a fantastic deck. It's really cool, and if I can pick up the cards for cheap, I will absolutely be bringing this to locals at some stage because it's a really fun deck.
It is.
The cards look beautiful. The art style is amazing. I'm a big fan of the art on these.
I don't have much to say on X-Man. I didn't play it.
That's fair. Also, Cordramon, I like having him because I have some nice alt arts of him.
Yeah.
So that is very shifty.
Kiyomon again.
More red? What?
It's Dobrikmon.
You like Dobrikmon.
I do. So for people who don't like, playing the game normally and want to play stuff like Rookie Rush or Security Control, you have Dobrikmon now, or even Megazoo from back in the day. Dobrikmon's a new way to play the game where you just hard play him, you fusion materials, basically, and swing for game. With Mulligan coming back now.
Yes.
Mulligan
is official.
Permanent.
That's amazing.
So Dobrikmon just gets better.
Nice.
with a permanent mulligan. That's it really. I won't go too far into this because every Dobrikmon player has a different opinion on what ratios to play on fusion materials.
Right, you sound salty about that. You sound salty about that.
A little bit, yeah, because everyone else's opinions are wrong. We got Bloom again.
You got your Quartzmon. So I'm telling you, Quartzmon's going to be in every green list and probably like just teched into a lot of lists.
It's control and it's aggro built into one as a level 7.
Cool card.
First level 7 for green. It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's
not the first level 7.
It's not green. Sorry, it's the first green level 7. It's not like you have Chaos Mons and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first level 7 green Digimon.
Like solely green? There probably is more.
No. I don't think so. No. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually can't think of any.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
First playable one.
At me.
Yeah, Adam. Add Lumchop on Twitter.
This is your deck. You want to take this one?
Oh, Maste.
No.
Fuck. The other one, Minerva. I played Minerva Mon once for locals, and it was basically, I lost to old school Rookie Rush with it because I couldn't figure out the loop. So Tiny Brain over here is not playing Minerva Mon.
But someone else might. A viewer might.
If you have a massive brain, be my guest.
More than one brain cell.
Yeah, I have one and I share it with my dogs.
You can ignore this as it comes out in EX4, so it's filler. You can put it in as any other card. I think you mentioned playing 3 Death X instead.
Yeah, just play 3 Death X.
Yeah,
Death X is a great card. And you got the Jet Minerva as well.
You get Jet Minerva coming out in BT12.
Sorry, Jet Minerva.
Jet Minerva, sorry. Yeah, there's some interesting ways to play this deck. Purple
Who's
players.
That? Go down.
Wait a minute.
This?
Jokermon. Oh, he looks pretty
Who
cool.
are you?
Ooh.
It's a 2 cost to Digivolve level 5. I don't know if this is much better than Myotismon from way back to BT2 or something.
Maybe. But
He
it's
might have a
cool.
lower play coster, but like a lower DP or something because of it. I don't know.
I just like the art. I think he looks very cool.
He does look very cool.
Minerva Mon.
What? Another one in BT10. 2 cost level 5. Wow, okay, crazy.
Okay.
The cheap level 5. Nice.
Cheap level 5s. Okay, so you're trying to get up into your thingy fast.
Yeah, that should be.
Cool.
I think you could just hard play him for 5. That's probably the way to go.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But yeah, no, this should be an interesting deck. So we'll be playing around with all these decks, and if
Yeah,
we
we will. Like, I will try and get my one brain cell up and running and see if I can manage to play the game.
And if
It's
anyone,
so difficult.
if you're still watching up to this point, feel free to send in deck lists that you want us to try and have a go on, because there's some interesting lists that we might not take into account.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we could do a deck list reviews.
Ooh,
If that's something you'd like to
Like-
see, let us know.
deck doctor or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
if you actually
can,
value our opinion, yeah.
that, we could roast your lists. Like, that'd be funny.
that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Get drunk and look at people's lists.
You're obsessed with getting drunk. You're perpetuating the stereotype.
Not me. Everyone here. Like anyone.
Everyone here.
If I shouted out the window now, everyone will say yeah. It's Ireland. That's what we're known for.
Do it.
Maybe you should incorporate drinking into the name of our channel. So yeah.
No,
No,
kids watch this. Do it.
sure. I hope not. On to the next. Black gets.
Machine Dramon.
That's the word, yeah.
I love Machine Dramon. I had so much fun playing Machine Dramon. I was going to say when he was good, but I don't know if he ever was. He will have his day yet.
Yeah, that was back in EX1, was it?
Oh my goodness. I was in Frankfurt.
Yeah, EX1.
And I was playing... What was I playing? I think I was playing Melga, but I went up against a... No, I was playing Commandramon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was playing... Yeah, no, I went through a whole thing of playing Melga, so I can't remember when I was playing him. But I was playing Commandramon, and I went up against the one Machine Dramon player in the entire tournament. There was one. And I lost him. Because you can't. Commandramon can't deal with it.
Blockers.
Put one blocker up and I'm dead.
And if you give them the memory for trying to remove their blockers, just make more.
Yep. Yeah, not ideal.
It's a gooey deck.
But I like it. I really like it. It's a cool deck. The cards look awesome.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to try and build this for the channel as well.
Next.
Blue Flare.
Blue Flare.
I love Blue Flare.
You do love Blue Flare.
And
you had a lot of fun with Blue Flare.
It gets a lot more support in EX4, which future format. But for BT12, there's a really funny way to play Blue Flare, where you play X7 Superior Mode. Is that what it's called? Basically, the new X7 and BT12 it has the trait Blue Flare. So your cards that stick blue flares under them can then cheat out the superior mode from underneath one of your guys with like old school card Wolf Claw, Kaiser Nail, and then he has ridiculous. An insane on play. So you play him for 4, which is really cool.
You're just cheating out the big boy.
Cheating out the big boy while also still freezing.
Oh, the freezing mechanic. It's like blue hybrid all over.
The freezing, the aggro from the rookies and the champions. It's a really cool deck, and then this on top of it's really fun. So I'm looking forward to trying this. And
I'll leave Blue Flare to you. So.
Oh, cheers, thanks.
Yeah, you can take the Blue Flare. The boys.
Last but not least.
The boys.
Just another fun deck. Not very competitive. This list I wouldn't go off because
really bad.
I had a quick peek. I just clicked an Imperial Digimon list. That wasn't playing cards from like RB1 and EX4.
But it did win because it's on card meta.
It won a Japanese local somewhere, so maybe there's a reason that they topped with this. But basically, VMons, you get some new VMon and Wormmon support in BT12. You get new X VMons, you get new Stingmons, you get new Pale Dramons, new Dino Beamons. It's so good. The lower end's so good, but then people are arguing that the higher end, the Imperial Dramon Dragon mode and Fighter mode, aren't that good in BT12. So this list is only playing the old Dragon mode, and that's it. It also plays Banjo Stingmon. This card's really interesting.
Oh yeah, Banjo Stingmon. He's like, we've always kind of like toyed around with him, haven't we? Is this a new one or is this the old Banjo Stingmon?
This is the old Banjo, so like it gets a DP boost and security attack +2 when it swings over your opponent's Digimon with 12k or more. So in previous formats we were eyeing up like what
will it be 12k threshold, or more?
Will it be 12k or more on your turn? Because a lot of boosts were happening on your opponent's turn, and when it got to your turn, their boost would go down to like 11k or 10k. So it's always like you're looking for the format where 12k is always on board when you want to play, and then Banjo Stingmon goes piercing security attack +2 and gets it goes up to 16, which is it's funny. That's all. This is a fun deck.
No, but it looks like it could be.
I don't know if this is the way to go in it because you have so many more options with higher end.
Yeah. I was thinking you could play like what they're missing an Imperial Dramon.
They're not playing fighter mode.
Okay, yeah. They're missing someone. They're missing
just playing Banjo and the Dragon mode.
Why wouldn't you play fighter? Maybe they just couldn't afford them.
No, I doubt that's it.
You'd be surprised.
Do you know how expensive Davis is? If they can afford Davis, they can afford him.
No, Davis got a reprint.
Still, you have to spend money on the deck to get him.
Yeah, but...
And blue memory boost?
He's only paying 1.
So expensive.
Just a quick reminder about the channel name. Help us out with it, please. Tell us what type of content you want to see. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I always forget to
say it. I'm very bad. Like, I mean, if you don't want to, like, it's fine.
If you're still watching, like and subscribe.
Only if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. We won't hold it against you. I guess like the only thing left to ask is, what deck are you most excited to play for BT12?
Are you asking me or them?
I'm asking them, but I guess what are you excited to play?
Well, you got Armor Rush, you got All Force, you got Imperial Dramon.
I'm very excited to play Crossheart because I feel like I missed out playing Crossheart in BT11. I should have played it, but I didn't.
I'm excited about Beelzebub too, and I think our battery's about to run out on the camera, so
Excellent.
good time
Perfect.
to stop.
Great time to stop.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Let me know if you don't want me to be the next video. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna wave.